Hi. I feel like I haven't seen you guys in forever. I am just checking right now to make sure that I'm actually live. Um, because with these things, you never know. Okay, I am live. So let me officially welcome you. Hello. My name is Claudia Brown Coulter. I am a mediator with Brownie Culture. I'm a divorce mediator, and I help you create a customized divorce that you can uncouple consciously and respectfully. So I wasn't with you last week because I was feeling a little bit under the weather. I think it was just all of the stress in my current day job. We got report cards due, got parent teacher conferences. I think I had, 7 conferences today. I'm ready for Thanksgiving, guys. I'm ready for Thanksgiving. But I'm grateful because I have a great group of kids and a great group of parents. All right, but you didn't come to hear about that. You came to hear about should I compromise? Should I collaborate in a divorce? What should I do? So if you're joining me live, please say hello so I can say hello back to you. And if you're watching the replay, go ahead and hashtag replay. So I really want to make this important distinction. We talk a lot about, okay, well, you just compromise. Just compromise. Sometimes that's okay. But in a divorce, if you just wanted to compromise, you might as well go to court. Because in a community property state, everything's just cut in half, right down the middle, cut in half anyway, right? For the most part. So, compromise is just doing things halfway. You get half, I get half. We're just going to cut this sandwich in half. And that's gonna be that. So when you go to mediation, you don't just go to compromise. It's more than that. There are times, though, when you need to compromise. So let's talk about that. Some things to consider when you want to compromise. So you think about compromise like a cake or a sandwich or a pizza. You can tell I'm hungry, where you just literally cut it in half. You get half, I get half. And you want to do this when the issue isn't important enough to you to warrant the time or the energy to compete for something or to collaborate on something, because collaborating actually does take more time. It takes more time than just saying, let's just cut it down the middle. So if it's not as important to you as it is to your spouse, you could just compromise. You could be like, okay, you get what you want here, I get what I want there. Or yeah, we can just split this in half. It's fine, I don't care. Another reason you might compromise is that you guys are both heavily entrenched and you are passionate about your ideas. And it's like, I'm not going to budge. I am not going to change on this. Then you might need to just go ahead and compromise. Otherwise, you'll never get a divorce because you'll never get it settled. So that's a time when you might need it to compromise. And it could be that you're just like, I'm just ready to be done. This divorce has dragged on. I'm just ready to be done. I'm going to compromise and just be done. Now, there's a word of caution about that. Some people, they will wear you down. They will drag things out, last forever and ever and ever, so that they can wear you down enough to get what they want. So you be careful about that. Don't just compromise because you're tired. Compromise because it's the best solution for you. So compromise, you can tell, I don't think compromise is always the best solution when you're going through a divorce, but I don't think collaboration is either. There are appropriate times and places for all the ways we approach conflict. There are actually 5 approaches to conflict, and compromise and collaboration are just 2 of them. So let me just kind of flesh out the nuances of collaboration. So whereas compromise, you just kind of do things in half, you cut things in half. Collaboration is, instead of just doing things halfway, collaboration is our way. We are going to create a new solution to this problem to make it work. So like in mediation school, they give you this really useless analogy. But I think it does, because I never really seen anybody do this, but I think it really does get to the point, and it's a good illustration. It's like two people wanting to use an orange, but they want to use the orange for different purposes. And so they're fighting over the orange. Now collaboration would say, well, what do you need the orange for? Oh, I'm hungry, I want to eat it. What do you need the orange for? I actually am going to bake some muffins with it, and I need the orange zest. Well, then collaboration says you can have the entire orange zest, so you get 100% of what you want, and then hand the orange over to her when you're done, and she can get 100% of the inside of the orange. That doesn't usually happen in a kitchen, obviously. And so it's a silly analogy, but I do think it gets to the point that collaboration really allows you to come up with a creative solution, because if you both want the same thing but for different reasons, you might actually be able to get exactly what you want. But in order to get to that point, you have to communicate. There has to be more communication than just mine. Instead of just the seagulls from Nemo, mine, like a 2-year-old, you have to get past that. I want it, I want it, I want it. You've got to get to the why you want it, and then see if you can work with that other person so that you can both get what you want and what you need. So really, it's about finding an innovative solution to a complex problem. Obviously, that doesn't always work in mediation in your divorce. I mean, could you imagine if you collaborated on every single thing? You would, like, your divorce would definitely stretch out. So what I want you to take from this is that going to mediation is like, I'm not going to mediation because I'm not compromising with them. The judge can give me what the judge wants to give me. But I'm sorry. It's been a long day. But I know people think that way. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that thinking. I think it's very normal and understandable, because mediation isn't fully understood. It's not that mainstream where people are like, oh yeah, I totally know what that is. So what I want you to take from this video is this. Mediation is less about compromise and more about collaboration. It's less about win-lose, or, oh, it's just we're going to cut it in half and it's just going to be declared a draw. And it's more about win-win. All right. And it might be that you decide this 401k isn't as important to me, so I'm going to let him or her keep their 401k and not split that in half, because I really need these extra few months of spousal support. That's something that you could bring up in a mediation session and see how your spouse reacts to it. That's perfectly valid, because as long as you guys can craft a settlement that's not illegal, that the judge will sign off on, and the judge will sign off on it if you can really explain yourself why you're doing that, then you're going to be fine. So I would really like for you to see mediation as really gives you more room to be flexible in how you go about your divorce. That is all I have for you today. Please, please, please let me know if you have questions, or if you're like, girl, that was clear as mud. Okay, I want to know that too. So then I can clarify for you. And then remember, if that didn't make sense to you, it didn't make sense to somebody else either. So please help a sister out and let me know, that I can make a new video for you and try to be more clear. Thank you for putting up with me today. I so appreciate you. I appreciate coming to you. I missed you guys last week. I know divorce is scary, but I also know that you can do this. You can get through it. And my job is to help you be calm and help you navigate your way through it so you can come out the other side in one piece. Right? Okay, you guys, have a great week. Yay! I'll talk to you soon. Bye.